Well, 2025 is off to a very fiery start. Terrible joke, terrible joke. But then literally 2025 is off to a fiery start because we've had Kantamanto burning to the ground, and I'm hearing of fires in LA. And it's like, if 2025 is starting this way, like who knows what else is supposed to come? Charlie, like, what's up? Can we not just catch a break from all of this? Like, can we not just have a year where we just start things on a normal note? What be all this like? Charlie. Kantamanto has bent down so many times. We've had so many conversations about this, and nothing happens after these conversations. We end up doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different outcome every single time, and I'm tired of this. Now, we are having the same old conversation we have over the years about what to do. The people have been affected by the fire. They are calling on the government for help. They are calling for donations. They are really looking at this on a short-term standpoint. And like, I can't even blame them because this is their livelihood. This is how they earn a living. We are talking about 30,000 people here who have been affected by this. And these are 30,000 people, if you actually look at it from a much wider perspective. These are people with families who have the people that depend on them. So you are looking at a scope of like double that figure if you actually like really deep it. So a lot more people have been affected by this. And it's like they don't really know what to do. What do you do for them? They're asking for donations. Donations are good, but do they really fix the issue in the long term? I don't think so. Now, I'm seeing after the fire, these people are setting up the same structures that got burnt down, and they are using the same flammable materials to set up their shops again. And it's like, why? I feel like these donations, when they come in, we should collate these donations in a pool, in a fund, where some of these donations can be given to the really vulnerable people who are aged and may need the money more urgently, and then the rest of the money should be used to set up something temporary for them to be able to operate, something temporary which is not flammable that can operate. The place may not even initially have the purpose for being a marketplace, and they are there, so it's like, do you move them to a different location? I'm also hearing people talk about the fact that these people don't have insurance. You have to consider the fact that a lot of the businesses there aren't businesses that have been registered. So now it raises a question of whether these people can even be covered under insurance. We have the fire service. They are trying to find the root cause of the fire, and since they said that, I haven't heard anything. We need the fire service to actually come out and concretely say that this was the exact cause of the fire. Then we know that when we are really finding a solution to this, we are taking that into account. For me, it raises a question about the capacity of the fire service to actually do proper investigations into these fires and what causes them. So that's even one thing that we have to look at. But at this point in time, we can't really focus on them. We have to focus on the people that were affected. I'm also seeing these two people come out and they are talking about land ownership and everything. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, you people cry, no, they worry too much. You guys don't do anything apart from sit down and collect money. So if you are not going to engage in this conversation to try to find a meaningful solution to the issue, we prefer you to not speak about this at all. I don't see how a land ownership dispute actually comes into play when people have been affected by this, and there's a need for empathy for these people and to actually think of how to help them and support them. So them cry, I know they barb wide and they this conversation inside. Then for go sit for somewhere. That's a whole different conversation. Cry that I want to do a video about them. Then my time will come. So yeah. Honestly, I'm really upset about this because Kantamanto, I wasn't really put on to the place for a long time. It was only, I think, within the past 3 years that I got really put on to the amount of business and the amount of things there and I was really starting to feel the place. Yeah, the feeling of me going there and getting new stuff to wear, it be me. Like, it gives me hope that, Charlie, at least the wardrobe no go be bad like that. You buy, but now it's gone, and it's like, I have to make do with what I have, or I have to go online and go and buy from these Instagram people who I know are going to rip the hell out of me. So that be me, my side. That's why they overprice their taste too much. Yeah, vex. So at the end of the day, the government has to step up. Because I know John Mahama just came in, and like, I'm sorry for you because you just came in and now you have an issue like this and you have people breathing down your neck for support. Me, like, I don't wish this on anyone, but then a day or top now, you wanted to be president. So in a few months to come, I want to look back at this and then see that the government really did a lot in terms of what to do to support these people and to also make sure that this never happens again. Usually the long-term solutions are in their manifestos, but they end up not happening. So I think Mahama has the opportunity to really show that he really cares. And like I said, in terms of the donations, if we are going to donate, the donations need to come in a pool. Give some of the donations to people who are aged, because they are the most fragile people and they need a lot more support. Give that to them, and the rest of it, you can use it to set up a non-flammable structure that they can use in the short term. So yeah, let's see what Mahama and his government will do about this. I'm going to revisit this topic in the middle of the year, and then from there we can actually judge. I think it just happened, so let's just give things time to manifest. People who are there building the structure with wood, please stop. Like, you know, they need, that is what caused the fire in the first place. And the government, please do something to solve the issue in the long term. Let's not talk about this and then end up not doing anything about it. Like, we really need to, you know, really dead this issue once and for all. Let's have more conversation about this. Let's put pressure on the government to actually do something about this. And for the stool people and all, I will come for you.